Good morning, friends, and welcome back to the channel. I'm Melody, and this is Bake a Leg and Let's Dig It. And you're looking at my new green stalk and my leaf green stalk. I want to do a little bit of a quicker video today and show you what I've been working on and what I just started as far as the green stalks are concerned. So this is a leaf green stalk. If you didn't see that video, I received one for Mother's Day from my son, and this is my leaf green stalk, which just has a smaller cup. Okay, so let's get into it. I've had a lot of videos on my phone. I'm trying to unload. Some are shorter, some are quicker. Let's see if we can get through this. Before I got this, I decided to try and see, because I'm gardening somewhere else, if I can literally grow practically everything in my leaf. That's how this started. So, up at the top, I have early prolific summer squash. I do have trellises, so I may have made a mistake here or there, but it might be fixable. I have a little dwarf sunflower and a marigold, and then I have a celery. In this pocket here, because it's been well over a week now, I just put another seed yesterday. We'll see what happens. But I planted an Italian striped zucchini. Didn't come up. It's okay. I used a whiskey barrel to germinate some squash seeds. In this pocket, we're on the top level, is some pickling cucumbers. There's 2 plants that came up. You may hear my chickens. Normally, I would take one out, but there's only 2. I'm just going to let that go. And then I have another celery, and then I have an early prolific summer squash right here. The next 2 rows are bush beans. These beans, I started the beans in a cell. And these beans I direct sowed right into the leaf green stalk. So these are looking pretty good. And then as you can see, the ones I did from beans not that long ago are just starting to come up. Some are already up. It's early in the morning, so we might have egg laying time with these chickens. So these 2 are all bush beans, which are doing wonderful. Look how big this is getting. Starting to get a bloom. So this is my experiment this year, is to try to grow the things that I like to eat in this and see if I can really grow a lot of food. Now on this next row, which is right below the beans, I have an orange bell pepper, which I'll explain where I think I made a mistake. This is an orange bell pepper. This one is a Rosa Bianca eggplant, which is doing amazing. Thank God. I can't prevent the chickens from making noise, my friends. And then I have a husky cherry red tomato. Hopefully you can see that because of the sun. Right there. And then the next cup is a jalapeno pepper right there, doing fantastic. And then I just put this one in not that long ago. It is the same Rosa Bianca eggplant. And then this is the yellow cherry tomato, which look at how tall it's getting. Thank God for these trellises, I will say that. So this is totally new for me. I'm really putting a lot of effort into my green stalks this year. This is the orange bell pepper, and then we're back at this huge eggplant right there. Now, this next row, which is right here, I only just have 1 squash, nothing else. I've had to maneuver things, move things around. I don't know if maybe it's the 1 pocket and it came down here. I'm going to move it out. I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to put in this row here. Maybe more beans. I'm not sure, but let me finish showing you what I have planted. So this one, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, the fifth one down, it's completely empty. And then, let me see if I can gingerly move you down now to get to the bottom. So this is the empty one right here. And then next I have a snowball cauliflower. I have another cauliflower. I was doing good with the tags and then not so good. Cabbage. Oh, I know what this, okay, this one here, purple is Sicily if I'm not mistaken. Cauliflower. This one is the cheddar cauliflower right here. You can see that. Then I have a red cabbage. And then, yeah, here's a graffiti, which is a purple Sicily cauliflower. And then I have my big cauliflower. So that's that whole row. I was working on this a little bit last night, you know, finagling. You know, this is the first time that I'm really putting so much effort into seeing if all those things, can I grow it in this leaf? This is even before I got the original for Mother's Day. I had 2 extra celery plants. I put this down here at the bottom. There's 2 celeries. Beautiful nasturtium that's looking fantastic. I did some sugar snap peas. They're still not up yet in that pocket. And then I did some bunch of onions by seed that are still not up yet. And then this one is empty. And I think that's everything so far that I have in here. This one I was thinking about maybe doing more beans in this one level. Let me see. Yeah, the 5th one. The one that's completely empty. Maybe some more bush beans. So that's where I'm at. That's what I did with my leaf greenstalk planter, which I did a different video where I was explaining I was nervous. Again, it's before I got my one for Mother's Day. But I really want to see, due to my circumstances, can I really grow all the things without having a garden? For people out there that may not have a garden, they may have little space. I love my green stalks, but this is the first time I'm really going to put it to the test. So the nasturtium, it is just a whole planter. It's looking fantastic. So I have the 5th one to figure out what I want to plant in there. And then I did my video of the Home Depot run and putting my original green stalk together. Okay, this is what I've gotten done. I just started this. The whole thing is not done yet. So this is the bottom. I've had some baby peppers germinate. They might be mystery peppers, and some are probably just going to be like regular peppers. I did all peppers down here. This is a jalapeno pepper. I have a shishito pepper in here. And then this is looking better. It was kind of bent. I have a sweet banana pepper in here. So these are just all different types of peppers. And up here I have all different types of tomatoes. Every single one of these levels. I think this one might be a better boy or a bigger boy. So we will see because of the trellis situation. Dr. with cheese, and then I have a basil right there. So that is what is going on. That is what I've gotten done as far as the leaf. The leaf has shorter pockets. They're not as long and deep as the original. This is why I wanted one. And I did, I think, have one row of tomatoes all in here, and I took them out. Decided to do all tomatoes. So it's peppers, tomatoes, and a gorgeous Genovese basil right there in that pocket. The rest of these pockets are empty, as you can see. And what I think I'm going to do is definitely some red beets, maybe some carrots, and I'm not sure. So, but it's looking good. This is where they're at. There's my coffee. That one's there. My new one's right there. The salad bowl is in the back, near the fire pit, because it's, believe it or not, even though it may not look like it now, it's very shady back there right now, and I'm trying to extend my salad bowl. Everything in there is leafy greens. I have that in the shade. It'll get sunnier, gets a little bit of sun in the morning, but then it gets sunnier later in the day, so I moved that from up here to back there to prolong it not bolting right away because of my weather. So yeah, I have 1, 2, 3 rows with nothing in it. So maybe some beets, maybe some carrots, not sure, but wanted to show you what I was working on. I call this the experiment of green stalks 2023 because I can't get over, honestly, when I put this pepper in, sorry, not pepper, tomato in, right there, it was little, it wasn't really looking all that great, and it is doing fantastic in here. I didn't want to pull it out. I figured it's pretty well established, and then I had an extra hole, so I took one of my baby eggplants and I put it in there, and the jalapeno pepper. But this tomato plant, which is the Husky Cherry Red, doing good. Now, where do I think my mistake came in at? Well, at least this is what Jean's saying, even though Jean isn't really a gardener. She may be right. She wasn't right about the soil, but she figured out how she made that mistake when she bought her sister a green stalk. She also paid for the dirt, so she got bags for herself. She said that's where 6 came in at. 3 for her, 3 for her sister. Honest mistake. That's all well and good. Jean's thinking that maybe this right here should be at the bottom so it can go up. I don't know. I left room. And if I have to use little spikes to help it along the way, I will. But this is a great experiment this year to see, like I said, if I can grow practically everything. Obviously nothing like a butternut squash or anything like that, but just like tomatoes, peppers, bush beans, cucumbers, some zucchini is all in this, and absolutely some cabbage. I saw the 1870s homestead. She's done cabbage before, so I had snowball white cauliflower. I thought, why not? Let me put it in there. And then I dropped some graffiti cauliflower seeds. And then I think it's the cheddar. Yeah, the cheddar cauliflower in there. Hopefully it gets a chance before it gets way too hot here. A little bit more cabbage, sugar snap peas, and wanted one plant that protects against bugs in here. Technically I have 2 flowers in here, marigold and nasturtium. So that's what's going on, my friends. Stay tuned. I will bring you along throughout the season. I'm putting, obviously I put effort into the garden, but I feel like I'm putting my 100% into these green stalks. I really want to push the limits this season and really see what these green stalks can do for me, even under my circumstances of, I might not have a garden, so forth and so on. I want to see if I can just depend on these green stalks. So that's what she looks like. And that's what this one looks like, my new one. Bottom row, salt peppers, and the next row is all tomatoes. And then it leaves me 3 empty, and I'll work on that maybe today because I'm mulching the garden some point today. But besides my coffee cup on the ground, it's a cute little area. And there's the green stalks. There's the update. And yeah, leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you think. Thank you for watching the videos that are even longer. If you look at some of the bigger channels like Acre Homestead, they can go for like 50 minutes just from Roots and Refuge. I thought I would just try something different. If you want a shorter format of videos, let me know that, or the longer ones, let me know that down in the comments. But like I have a tiramisu dessert recipe that's a little bit on the longer side that I have to upload. So I still do have some videos on my phone that I need to get off that may be a little bit longer, like that dessert. And I previously brought you along while I planted some of this, and then I felt like the video might have bored you. So I didn't post it, and I'm making this today, which is Saturday morning. You'll see this most likely today. And then when I go to do these 3 cups, these 3 tiers of cups, I will bring you back and maybe we'll plant something together. So what do you think? That's my idea. That's what I've been up to. That's the little surprise. I was like, wait till you see. But when I was planting all these big things in this, I didn't realize I was getting this. So you could see how that threw me off. So that's my green stalk leaf with the vertical trellises. And this is the original green stalk with the peppers and the tomatoes. And like I said, I will try to bring you back to maybe plant, who knows, in these other 3 tiers. So a lot of my effort is going into these verticals to see what they can do for me on a food production type of level. I mean, it makes me feel like I don't want to waste plants. I was going through that feeling. And I'm like, how are you wasting plants? You don't even know if it's going to work or not work. So how are we going to know unless we do it? So here I am doing it, and I'm bringing you along throughout the season to show you everything and everything that I harvest off of these, because I hear people do it quite a bit. So that's my video today. What do you think? That one's jeans. It's a lot of this bushiness is just radishes. And I gave her, I think it's cellulose, I might be pronouncing it wrong, lettuce seeds that never ever germinated for me from Baker Creek. I want to show you this real fast. Look at how gorgeous these leaves are. They're thin, they're dainty. I don't know if the color even does justice. It's absolutely gorgeous. And it germinated for her, which I'm glad. She has nasturtium, and these are like all radishes and stuff. So that's my video today. What do you think of the green stalk? This is, okay, so this obviously has more cups. They're just not as deep. But this is the leaf green stalk, and this is the original. Peppers, tomatoes, and 1 basil. And then a little bit of everything that I would eat is all in this one. So that's what I've been up to, my friends. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you think. And like I said, I'll be bringing you along throughout the season, because I'm really going to push my green stalks and see what they can do for me this growing season. So I'm Melody. Thank you everyone for watching. Thank you for giving up your time out of your day to watch some of my longer videos. I greatly appreciate it. And yeah, like, subscribe, make sure that your notification bell is on, and I will catch you on the next video, friends.